Welcome to the Real Ice Climber Review. I'm the TF32, and last time I made a video about this, I removed the video for a certain reason, but I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to start playing and show you how frustrated I am about this game. It's horrible. One of the worst games I've ever played for the NES. And you want to know why? Well, I'll show you why in a little bit. Well, first, let's talk about the jumping control. Okay. That is just a little bit out of hand. And I'll show you by the time I get to the bonus stage how atrociously ass this fest is. Because this game is just one of my worst nightmares. Ugh. Yeah, fuck you. And now, let's talk about the jumping control. Awful. Especially when you're trying to make it into holes. And just overall worst jumping control I've ever played. Like, see, I totally made in that. This game's just playing unfair. I can't believe this game was actually part of the Super Smash Bros. Games. So for bonus points, just go up there and get that prehistoric bird's dinosaur, whatever the hell it is. Get him or her from the feet, and you get bonus points. And this is where the frustration is beginning. And you only get one hit, and you're dead. Which is common for many games this old. But it's just really hard for you to be able to live. Or get past the first part of the screen. If you're on the first part of the screen for like a minute or two, it automatically scrolls up for you. I mean, what the fuck is that shit? Who does that? But I think that's only for the first screen. And only the blue ice is the one you can slip on. Not the brown, red, or green, or whatever other colors. Anything but blue is slippery. No. Anything but blue is just not slippery. I mean, Mountain 32, I'll get to that right after this level. Mountain 32 is probably very frustrating, but I've actually made it through a couple of times. But man, that level is just as frustrating as hell. You see, what a big disgrace. So now I'm going to show you Mountain 32. I'm going to show you how frustrated I am about this level. Luckily, you can switch through mountains. Like, you could start off with the hardest mountain. But tell me, would you be suicidal enough to do this kind of stunt? Because it is really frustrating. Like, look, how the hell are you supposed to get up there? That's impossible. But as you saw in the video I made before, I actually did make it up there. And where do I start? Right back down where I do not want to be. And the jumping control, just horrible. I mean, you end up jumping down the holes and it doesn't make any sense. That is just a bunch of cockadookie. Man. This game is just horrible. I hate it. I'm just gonna try one last time. And I'm gonna share the frustration a little bit more. But this is just my perspective. Many other people may like this game, but for me, this game is just a big waste of time. I do not recommend this game, because it is very annoying. But although I have seen more annoying games, because this game was actually published and licensed by Nintendo. Well, at least it's made by a company I can trust. Ugh! Haha. In your face. Okay. The final bonus stage of the game. And there I just die. What a bunch of damn bullfuck. But at least that's just the bonus stage. It doesn't actually count as losing lives. But to me, this game is truly the worst game ever made, published, and developed by Nintendo. I can honestly say this is the worst of that specimen. At least after level 1. I can't believe they actually made this part of the classic NES series and the Famicom mini-series. I'll get to that sometime. Well, some of the games that are part of that, some of them are Konami related. I'm a huge hardcore Konami fan. I'll get to many Konami Famicom games, including Castlevania and Contra, during the new year, while we're enjoying the new year. Oh, and one thing I just realized, the food's different too. The bonus prizes are different. And if I fall right here, stupid jumping control. Kiss my ass. Okay. You know what? Okay. Bottom line, I do not recommend this game. It's horrible. I let out my word. But you know I have to agree with me. I say all I like, and there's nothing much else I can say about this game. It's horrible. I just never want to play again in my life. Worst game. One of the worst games I've ever heard of for the NES. End of story.